Welcome to Gymnastics Online today. Our video is focused on stretching and in particular improving our splits. We'll give you a series of stretches to do today to work on both your side and your middle splits. We've got Charlie again today to be our demonstrator, so we'll get straight into it. First off, we're going to work on our side splits. So today we're just going to demonstrate one leg. However, make sure you stretch both sides and you hold each stretch for a minimum of 30 seconds per stretch. Stretch number one is our lunge position. So making sure we're in a straight line, our front foot is facing forward. We want to push our hips forward, keeping our hands on our hips. Our second stretch is our quad stretch. So for this stretch, we're lifting our back foot up behind us, keeping our hands on our hips, continuing to push our hips forward, and we should feel this through the front of our back leg. Our third stretch is our hamstring stretch. So we stretch our front leg straight out in front of us, keeping our back leg in our lunge position, and we're going to try and get our nose as close to our knee as we can. If you have trouble keeping your front leg straight, just keep your chest up tall and work on straightening that knee out. And then from this position, we're going to lower into our splits. Only go as low as you can to feel the stretch, and then hold this position. You should not feel any pain when stretching your splits. It should just be a stretching sensation. Hold this position, trying not to wiggle and move around, making sure we've got our hips nice and square and our legs out nice and straight. Right. Once you've stretched one leg, then you can move on to stretching the other leg. Trying to hold our stretches for as long as possible. The longer we hold them, the more we're going to improve our flexibility. Now we're going to move on to stretching our middle splits. Same thing, we're going to hold each stretch for at least 30 seconds when doing it at home. Our first stretch is our butterfly. So feet together, bring them in. We're going to push our knees down to the ground and open up our hips. Our second stretch for our middle splits is our froggy. So with this, we need to be on our elbows. We're going to have our legs spread apart. We're going to make sure our knees and our hips are in a straight line with our legs bent behind us. So just go as low as you can. Once again, you shouldn't feel any pain. From this position, we can either stretch one leg out to the side straight, or we can slide into our middle splits. Making sure once again that we're in a straight line from our hips all the way from toe to toe. So we don't want to have our hips too far forward or too far backwards. Just going as low as we can, so we can either rest on our elbows or we can rest on our hands if we're a little bit higher in our splits. Staying nice and low and holding. Only going as low as we can. Do not push it any further. Great, so that's how we can improve our side and our middle splits. Remember, not to push too far. These stretches should not hurt. Flexibility takes lots of time to build up. So trying to do these stretches every day and holding them for as long as you can will help to improve your flexibility. Thanks for watching.